Are you okay? Well,
start from the beginning.
But it's kind of like, it's not very long, but I will summarize quickly. Okay, so we're all walking on this like dirt road, right? And there's this temple in front of us, and we're all going on this field trip all together to this like Egyptian pyramid.
Who is
thing.
all of us? Who is
like the entire Woodstock Day School plus people that used to go here that don't go here anymore.
Weird.
So we're all going to this temple thing, and like there was this evil witch lady who was mummified.
Was it me?
No, she was like from ancient Egypt. She was like a queen, but she was like a witch, and she was mummified there, and there was this curse on her, right? And so she was like trapped in this like thing in the sarcophagus, and you could only let her out if you read this thing from this book, like every movie ever, you know. It was kind of like that. And so,
like
but it was like,
Woods.
it was exactly like Cabin in the Woods, except she was like on
Love
display
Cabin in the Woods.
me too, in a museum. And yeah, that one thing. Okay, anyway, so they had her on display in this museum, and they were like, no one's gonna be dumb enough to like read aloud this thing and unleash like the she-devil to like bring the apocalypse and like destroy the world.
That's
right?
kind of like Hocus Pocus.
So, yeah, exactly. Someone was dumb enough,
I'd
and
do
they were
it.
from the
I'd
Woodstock
do it.
Day School.
It was
right?
me.
It wasn't you.
Really?
It wasn't you, but it was someone from the Woodstock Day School. But I think it was like Cassandra Hasty who was out here. But it was like her 4th grade self. Okay, right? So basically, we're all in this temple, and then she unleashes. Yes. She unleashes the she-devil and destroys the world, right? And, like, locusts appear and are, like, blocking out the sun. And we're all like, fuck! So the building starts to shake, and we're all like, we have to get out. And then it becomes apparent that a zombie apocalypse started, like, when the zombie plague
What a
happened.
good idea for a movie.
So
Or a game.
Yo!
It was good. We were all running, right? We were running in this temple, and we were like, we have to get out. But I had this feeling like I had to go down this other passageway, but I was like, what about my friends? What about, like, Lainey and Eden and Katie and Kiana and Esther? And what about everyone? I have to save. But I was like, no, I have to go down this passageway for some reason. So I go down the passageway, and I come out in this room, and there's, like, an Egyptian god there, but he's kind of like the Wizard of Oz. And he was like, hello there! And I was like, hi, guy. And he was like, you have to do this thing, weird thingy rhyming couplet thing. And this way you'll save the world. And I'm like, but what does that mean? And then he disappears. And it's like, poof. And it's like, oh my god, what's going on? And so then you guys stick your heads in from a door on the other side of the room. You're like, come on, we gotta go! We gotta go! So, like, we get out and we're running, and I find Jack. And he was there, too. And it was like half the people from Wayfinder also. And I was like, okay, we're running, right? And we're running down this dirt road, and there are these zombies behind us, and we're like, oh my god! So then we get to this village, and it's like nighttime, and there's like locusts everywhere, and it's like smoke, and the sky is kind of red, and there's like zombies, and we can hear them like, oh, in the distance, and we're like, no! And so then Books is there, and he's kind of like, you remember in Hogwarts, at Hogwarts, in Harry Potter, when like the Death Eaters were attacking, and Dumbledore is like rallying all of the students and telling them what to do? That was Books.
Oh my god,
In
accurate.
my dream, Books was Dumbledore. But, like,
This is the most accurate thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
It was good. And so, like, we're all there, and we can see the temple up on the hill, and the zombies that are outside the temple, but it was really sad, because the people that were too slow became zombies, but they were, like, our friends. I don't know who it was. I don't know.
It was probably me.
And we were like, we don't want to decapitate them, because we love them, and we have to fix this. What are we going to do? And everyone is freaking out. So then I pull Jack to the side, and I'm like, okay, I have to go do this thing and, like, save the world. And he's like, no, you can't go. And I'm like, I have to. And he's like, I'm coming with you. And I'm like, is this a movie? So then we run off, and we're being all sneaky, and, like, sneaking off. All stealthy, like. No, we actually went to the Woodstock Day School, like, right there. Actually, like, outside. We were, like, outside the purple building. We went in through that gate, and we ran into Pam's room. And we go to that upstairs place, you know, that no one uses.
I'm familiar with the upstairs
But
place.
a zombie followed us, right?
Oh.
And so Jack is trying to hold off this zombie, and I'm freaking out, and I'm, like, trying to solve this puzzle and, like, use my brain and be all heroic. But the zombie's gonna eat his face, and I'm freaking out. And I'm like, oh, my God! But then I solve the puzzle. And then the zombie just, like, evaporates. And the sun comes out. And it was wonderful. And I'm like, I saved the world! And so then we come downstairs, and we're right out there, like, by the preschool playground. And Books is there, but, like, in that costume that he was wearing in that one game.
With the stab? With the fairy stab?
It was like... And then there are, like, 2 other kind of, like, senior Wayfinder staff members there, like, flanking him on either side. And, you know, and so I came down with Jack, and it was kind of like, he was the Dumbledore to our, like, Harry, Ron, and Hermione. Like, you've just done so many bad things, and you broke so many rules, but you saved the world. And for that, we are eternally grateful.
This
we
is
were
real
like,
life books.
Yay! And then I woke up. And it was good. It was a good dream.
I watched.
Also, I had a cardboard lunchbox or something that like kept breaking.
This is weird because I had a zombie dream last night too because I watched Shaun of the Dead for like the 18th time. And that's all.